guys have the craziest idea. I think I want to make a knife from this stuff. Just found all this in a shed that is at my house where I have lived for the past 20 years, and I did not know it was in there. I just thought it was full of junk. I got me 5 pairs of tongs, an old piece of junk anvil top thing, couple files, spring steel. Sounds like a fun idea. Okay, stop. Ooh, look, an old pickaxe. Ooh, a file. Ooh, we could make a knife out of that. Oh, there's tongs. Little pair of tongs. Bolt jaw tongs. I did not know any of this stuff was in here. More tongs. Oh, there's got to be cool stuff in here somewhere. Old pitchfork. Oh, look at that. That is a top of an old anvil. I'll bet that is off of one of those anvil vise combos. The top is broke off. That's cool. That's going in my shop. Oh, there's some tongs. There's got to be some blacksmithing stuff in here somewhere. Oh, look at this. Ha! Look at this. Another pair of tongs. And that right there is a coal forge. No way. There's a coal forge underneath that bench. I don't know. See that very good. It's got the wood handle still on it. Oh, and it's free. Look at that. Oh, and it's got the blower. You can see back in there. It's got the blower on it. That is cool. So I want to figure out how I can get this old piece of an anvil vise thing, get that mounted up, use these old tongs, and make a knife from this file. All the junk, or this spring, I guess. All the junk that I found in that shed. So let's see if we can figure out how to get this anvil mounted to a block or something. All right, so look at that. We got it mounted up in my post vise. I think it's solid enough to pound on it a little bit. So I think maybe let's light the forge and make a knife out of old junk I found in my shed. All right, so as we wait for that forge to warm up, I thought I'd tell you the whole reason we were even digging around in that shed. My cousin Mike from BFH Garage, he's got a YouTube channel where they do a lot of rock crawling up in the mountains and fixing what they tear up when they go up to the mountains and changing things out and improving their vehicles and all that stuff. So if you're into that kind of stuff, check his channel out. It's really cool. Anyway, he was here. My grandpa was in World War II. Anyway, he was looking for a lot of his military stuff put in a museum. And so we were out in this shed looking for anything that might have belonged to him. And we ran across some tongs. And I could not believe that there was tongs up in there. I'm like, yeah, I can always use tongs. And we were digging around some more, found an old file. I'm like, hey, I could make a knife out of that just for, for fun. Run across some spring steel, same deal, make a knife out of that. And then in the corner, there's a coal forge. Didn't know there was a coal forge in that building. I've lived here for 20 plus years. I grew up here as a kid. I did not know it was there. Anyway, so that's why we were digging around, found all this cool stuff, and I thought it'd be awesome to make a video, kind of another forged history video, where we use this file that's been there for who knows how many years. This stuff could have belonged to my grandpa or even older. So let's get this in the forge. We're going to make us a little blacksmith knife out of it. Should be lots of fun. I'm gonna try to use the old tongs that I found. We'll see how it holds. It may not work well. Oh, that's nice. All right, here it is out of the quench. Handle is way too small for a blade that big. Really wish I hadn't burnt the end of that off. Anyway, so to make it actually look halfway decent, I am going to probably grind back, clear back here, make it a shorter knife. So see what happens. All right, there it is. Took a little off the tip there, a little off the belly. Looks a little more proportional now. Actually, isn't all bad, really, for just a play around, mess around little knife. All right, let's grind some bevels. All right, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this with the 36 grit belt. I'm not going to polish them up or anything. I'm just going to leave the deep scratches. And then I might etch it and then slightly hand sand back what bevels there are and leave those deep scratches as just kind of a rough finish. So let's put in some bevels. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is going to do a quick little temper in my forge. I'm going to shut my forge down. This is just rough or something. Really no reason to do this other than I can. This is the knife as of right now. So anyway, we're just going to hold it in and out of the forge until we get some temper colors on it. Just for fun. All right, there we got some temper colors on there. Should be pretty good. We're gonna cool it off in the oil. So there you can see the temper colors. So now I'm gonna temper the handle back, and it's not a big deal if it gets too hot. Temper it back so it doesn't break. If I can get a hold of it with my tongs, which I can't seem to. Ooh, we're on fire. All right, so here is my ferric chloride I got in my shop. I'm just gonna etch the blade just a little bit. And then hand sand it back just a little bit to show all those scratches from the 36 grit belt. Just for fun. See, there. That's all. I'll hand sand it back, and all right, we're gonna hand sand that back just a little bit just to reveal those deep scratches. That oxides will stay down in those deep scratches. What's up, little man? Those deep scratches. There. You can see all those deep scratches a lot better. Makes it look more rough and rugged, I guess. So anyway, there's the knife. Get it sharpened up. Here it is, all sharpened up. Pretty good. Anyway, fun little project. Just a little change of pace from normal. You know, the building the pretty knives and I try to get them as perfect as possible. It's kind of fun to do a rough one like this, especially forged history, you know, made from a file that my grandpa or maybe great grandpa used, using the tools that we found in that shop today. I thought that was kind of a cool little idea to have. Wish I hadn't burnt the handle off. It could have been a little bit bigger, but there it is. We'll get some pictures of it, and thanks for sticking along with me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you on the next one. God bless. All right, there it is. All finished up. Nothing too fancy. Something just a fun project and a cool idea of forging something out of tools from a long, long time ago, as well as a file from a long time ago.